Hello and welcome to the NutriPsych podcast, where I give you bite-sized practical tips and advice on how to go from yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and binge eating to achieving permanent weight loss results without counting calories, cutting out your favorite foods, or spending hours at the gym. My name is Helen and I'm a qualified nutrition consultant. After spending more than a decade and hundreds of pounds on diets, feeling ashamed and embarrassed about my body, losing and gaining the same weight like it was my job, I finally cracked the code to permanent weight loss results and lost more than 25 kilograms and kept it off. Now, it's become my mission to help you do the same so that you can say goodbye to yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, constant snacking, nighttime eating, and binge eating, all without feeling starved or deprived. If that sounds like something you are interested in, let's dive in. Welcome to the NutriPsych podcast. My name is Helen and I'm a qualified nutrition consultant who specializes in helping women stop yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, binge eating, and other forms of overeating so that they can finally lose weight and keep it off. If you find yourself staying on track during the day, doing so well, only eating healthy foods, then come nighttime, you raid the food cabinet. Or if, as soon as you eat something off limit, you find yourself saying, screw it, I'll start again tomorrow, and then go on and finish off all the quote-unquote bad foods in sight so that there's nothing to tempt you to go off track. Except this occurs on a regular basis. So in the end, instead of losing weight like your diet is supposed to help you achieve, you end up gaining weight, or you keep gaining and losing the same weight. So today, we'll be talking about how to break this vicious cycle. Let me introduce you to the 3 plus 2 plus 0 structure, which stands for 3 meals plus 2 snacks and nothing else, no restriction and no food guilt. In fact, this structure builds the foundation of all my work with my clients and within the Stop Binge Eating Program. This structure mimics how a non-dieter would approach food in a day, while still allowing flexibility, because there is no limit on when you can or cannot eat, or what you should or shouldn't eat. It still works if you want to go to a restaurant, or if you work night shifts, or if you travel a lot. Okay, so now that we've got those objections out of the way, let's dive deeper into how to make this work. So as I mentioned, you should aim to have 3 meals and 2 snacks. Space them 3 to 4 hours apart. And especially at the beginning stages, you should stick to the structure, not your hunger and fullness levels. Because after years of dieting and overeating, your hunger and fullness cues are not reliable. Because diet culture teaches you to ignore hunger, and by the time you're hungry, you end up overeating and grabbing the food that gives you quick energy, like chocolate, donuts, cakes, which for many people are what cause them to fall off track. This structure also ensures you're not fasting or skipping meals, or going too hungry, and all of these are reasons that cause people to overeat later on and stay stuck in this vicious cycle. The second reason you should stick to the 3 plus 2 plus 0 pattern is that it helps with your concentration, your energy, and your mood because it puts an end to the blood sugar roller coaster. So you don't find yourself thinking about food all day or needing a pick-me-up snacks for quick energy. We know that when we are feeling low, tired, or apathetic, then we are more likely to overeat. In the Stop Binge Eating Program, I also like to advise my clients to have a plan, or at least some ideas of what food and when they are going to eat. Failing to plan is planning to fail, and this is certainly true when it comes to permanent and sustainable weight loss. The principles of the 3-2-0 structure are simple. But for someone who's been stuck with the diet mindset or has struggled with overeating, emotional eating, or even binge eating, this might take time and practice. So that's why I've created a free guide for you to help you implement this and get started. You can grab this free guide at helenwong.co.uk/free nutrition resources. It's completely free. All you need to do is to create a free account and you can access the guide alongside other free resources. If you want to fast-track your progress and want a step-by-step process to stop the on-diet, off-diet cycle so that you can finally lose weight for good, check out the Stop Binge Eating Program at helenwong.co.uk/SBEP. The Stop Binge Eating Program is specifically designed to help you lose weight in a sustainable way through nourishing your body, learning skills and strategies to deal with cravings, negative thoughts and emotions, and learning to reincorporate foods that usually cause you to binge back into your diet without binging on them, so that you no longer have to keep starting over again. So if you struggle with yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, constant snacking, nighttime eating, or binge eating, then make sure you head to helenwong.co.uk/SBEP to check out the Stop Binge Eating Program. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Dive into the show notes for this episode at helenwong.co.uk/nutrition resources. If you've enjoyed this episode of the NutriPsych podcast, I invite you to check out the Stop Binge Eating Program, which gives you access to a proven step-by-step roadmap with key strategies and skills that guide you from struggling with yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and binge eating to achieving permanent weight loss. Check out the Stop Binge Eating Program at helenwong.co.uk/SBEP.